We're in Clock Tower Landing currently. As you can see off to the west, to the northwest is Clock Tower. This will be the new plaza space that'll be, as you pan around, that'll be flush with Overland Park Drive. So off of Santa Fe, we will drop down with 2 sets of stairs and a landing into this plaza that goes from north to south. Along the north face, you can, as you pan around, there'll be a water wall that'll be against this. You can kind of see they've sculpted the grading just a little bit to reflect that. Also, if you come around and face to the west, you can see where they've kind of graded just a little bit more to establish where the stairs will go and where the landing will be for that as well. We're standing currently in the plaza area that will be adjacent to Overland Park Drive. We'll have a new ramp, a new ADA accessible ramp on the north side as well that'll access into Lulu's restaurant and allow access back into the farmer's market. And then where we're standing now is Overland Park Drive. The best part of this is today, which we've got great video, is all of the power lines are starting to come down now. It's pretty epic. We'll clean up the space entirely. So Overland Park Drive will be a great pedestrian space. Again, trying to put in traffic calming measures here, making it more of a plaza than a road. It'll have planters, it'll have overhead lighting, it'll have a reduction, it'll feel like it's a smaller road in a smaller space. Another wonderful pedestrian space, it'll be our outdoor demonstration area, which will have a small outdoor kitchen in it that vendors will be able to use to showcase their skills, talents, and products. This graded here will be the main access for the farmer's market. It'll be the staircase that will drop you down to the market parking area. Along this side, there'll be a staircase. In the center hill, we'll have a small performance stage. And where the excavator is now that you see, he is also removing or excavating for the new ADA accessible ramp that'll lead to the farmer's market parking lot as well. Yep.
Well, tell me why this is all important, first of all. I mean, obviously, this is a huge project. We're doing a lot of different things.
Absolutely.
Why is this so important here, what we've just seen so far?
Because this is what connects the space to the plaza and the market. This is our connection point. Again, making it a pedestrian space, making it not a road, and trying to connect both pieces so they're cohesive as a pedestrian can walk from one area to another. Yes. Here. Main staircase again, we're walking down it. Again, planters on the side will be shifted over just a little bit. They're just kind of laying this out preliminarily. Again, ADA access over here. We'll have a stage portion that'll be in this graded process right here. It'll be a small stage that will project towards the east. Then we'll continue down, I don't know, grade change elevation. We're talking about 20 to 22 stairs. So, it's a fair amount of excavation that we've moved a lot of dirt throughout here. Then as you see to the southwest, the under portion will be where the restrooms, IT, storage. We have steel erected last week, which each one of the columns represents one of the 9 doors that will be provided on the north side of the building. So those will be large garage doors for vendors to pull in and out. A little bit improved access again, providing more space, providing more access, better than before. Again, now we're in the farmer's market pavilion space. Walking down the center aisle, again, garage doors to the north, retaining wall, windows to the south. As we're coming through the opening right here, if you want to capture that, that'll be the main pedestrian access through the facility. Yes, through the facility here, it'll be the main walkway, or if you want to call it kind of corridor they would have. You can almost see how it shapes up. There'll be a staircase to the south or to the right here, but there will be a access elevator that they're excavating for now that'll allow for ADA accessibility to exit to the south side of the building. So as you see out now, it's hard to tell, but we'll have the large shade canopies that'll be to the north that will be all the way along Marty Street, kind of continuing where the gentleman is in the shirt, all the way to the porta restrooms at the to Marty Street. So those will, you've seen those in some of the renderings. Those will be approximately in that location with drive aisles and circulation to both east and west.
You can really get the scope of
Oh,
feel like
it's incredible, the space. Yeah. You know, it's hard to see it when you take it from sheet paper to real time. It's pretty great. That's some of the best parts of the job, I think, is seeing it go three-dimensional, right, up in the air. We'll be walking out the east end of the garage now, large garage door over here, a couple different entries for pedestrians flanked either side. Again, trying to keep the pedestrian connectivity to this. We'll be walking onto Marty Street here shortly. Over to our right or over to the south, you'll have the two large entry gates that'll be overhead over Marty Street that'll allow for your iconic entry into the farmers market district, creating this as a district. This will be a street. I mean, it will be for vehicular traffic. There's no doubt about that. You will have it, but during market days, we'll have bollards on either side. We'll have bollards throughout that will be able to be pulled up into the street and then create, again, a district of this street. Again, all pedestrian. We want to do the traffic calming measures. We try to employ all of the light, doing that through lighting, through the reduction, putting everything as close to the street as we can, which is helpful to slow down the vehicular traffic. Well, catenary lighting, not in addition to festoon lighting above, almost creating a living room feel as from, as you're entering this special space. Again, to the east, we'll have parking. Again, shade structures will be farther to the north where the large inloader is.
Okay.
We'll have those will continue across. Obviously, they'll stop at Marty, but they'll continue to the east parking lot. We'll have EV chargers here along the south side, kind of where the Overland Park truck is now, and where they're putting in currently all the storm sewer right now. That's so they're excavating for all the utilities currently. Storm sewer starting at the low end of the project, obviously, and then working their way west back to Clock Tower Plaza. And then Market looking west, what you'll see as you drive in from Marty or as you walk in from Marty. Again, we'll have on-street parking here again to reduce traffic congestion, traffic calming. Looking forward to this. A little bit of special, different types of paving, different types of scoring patterns to identify, again, the farmers market as its own district. As well the Clock Tower Landing. Yeah.
Well, and tell me a little bit, like even standing here and looking at what it's looking like so far compared to what it did look like. I mean,
Oh, it's a total transformation, right? I mean, you have a brand new structure that's enclosed that's going to not only benefit the public, but the vendor operation. Christina's whole operation has changed because we'll be able to improve power, electrical, water, any kind of service that we had before is totally upgraded ×4 at least. So that's the biggest benefit of the whole, the city and the public will enjoy, as a collaboration, will enjoy this so much more and a lot more space, and it's organized in a way that functions correctly.
With the old setup, we had some of the vendors operated underneath the pavilion, some of them operated from the parking lot. Is it going to be a similar situation? Are we going to have vendors out here as well, or is it mainly all going to be?
You'll have vendors, food trucks, they'll be scattered throughout. So that was one of the main reasons to provide the shade structures. That was one of the biggest requests I believe that Christina had, is that they wanted more shade because the majority of them were out in the sun because we didn't have any protection, very limited. If you remember, we have photos from before. Shade should help with that. And again, we have not a conditioned space, but a space out of the weather to protect, other vendors that need that opportunity or require that element for their vendor operation.